Alrighty, y'all. How you going? Welcome back to the show. We're looking at Arnott's Biscuit Factory Tour. Now, how cool is this? This is a good suggestion. I hope you came hungry because I think this is going to be a delicious video. And this is a Discord suggestion from TGirl009. Always great stuff. Thank you so much for that. This will be linked in the description down below. This is from none other than Arnott themselves, their YouTube channel. And I just subscribed. I'm pretty excited for that. So, anywho, let's check this out.
Welcome to the Arnott's Biscuits Factory. We're here at Huntingwood in Western Sydney, and we're excited to be able to show you and our friend Kim Berry from Food and Drink Business through the plant and show you how we make TimTams.
Hell yeah.
I'm so looking forward to it, Tim.
Me too.
This is going to be a life highlight.
Well, I hope double coats are your favourite. Today we're making double coats on line 5.
Yes, let's go.
Double coats? Let's go. Hell yeah. Remember, I got to throw this in there. I've been very blessed. What I mean by that is I'm pretty sure, I am proud of this, okay? I think I'm very well-versed, maybe the most well-versed in Arnott's and TimTams and, a wide array of their products. For an American, right? I would argue I've had more access to and gotten to indulge in some beautiful tasting treats from Arnott's, more so than any, American. I don't know. Maybe there's a Arnott's fanatic out there that's American. I gotta be up there. I'm proud of it. They just make awesome stuff. And I know they're a common sight in Australia, but they're not common here. So I've been very lucky to have received a lot.
They look like molds.
This one here is actually teddy bear in a mould. So what happens is when the dough comes along, it moulds the product so then it's in the right shape to enter the oven to be baked into the biscuit. So the main ingredient is flour.
Yep.
At this facility, we get 200 tonne every day. We work with our growers especially to make sure the blend is right so that we can produce the products that we have for generations, really.
Come on, wouldn't this be a fun job? Oh, I work at an Arnott's factory. I'm around awesome, delicious treats and biscuits every day. Like, come on.
It's the best day of my life.
Life ain't fair.
These walls is our ingredients area where we have all our silos for our what we call bulk ingredients. They automatically load into the mixers based on the recipe, and then we have some smaller ingredients that our operators weigh up in the ingredient prep area, and then those are poured in manually into the system.
Would they be things like seasoning mixes or that sort of product that goes onto, say, a shape?
Exactly. So this is just one of our storage
rooms,
look
at this.
Where we keep and store all our shortening that goes into the process as well.
They're like wheat silos.
Yeah, no, these are small actually compared to our flour silos. We use a lot of ingredients. I mean, flour, as I said before, is probably the most with 200 tonne a day.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the core ingredient. But we use a lot of shortening for different recipes and so forth. But we also use, a lot of Australian sugar as well. So this TimTam dough, for instance, it takes us 45 minutes to mix it.
Oh my God.
And we add all the ingredients. So
that's
there's bulk ingredients.
Dough.
Yeah, that's the TimTam dough.
Oh, come on, let's see it.
There's actually 15 ingredients that go into a TimTam dough. So 10 are added by the bulk system, so automatically delivered.
Yep.
And another 5 ingredients are added through these, which are weighed up downstairs. And the operator will pour them in when the system says.
The operator, I love it. I imagine being that person. I am a TimTam operator.
Smell the cocoa.
That is a hell of a job right there, I tell you what.
So TimTam base, right
It's a very important job.
Mixer.
It is.
Whoa, look at that.
34 kilos, actually. Every mix is made.
Every 45 minutes, almost a tonne of TimTam dough.
Exactly.
Wow, that's wild.
It's a lot of TimTam.
That's a lot of TimTam.
That's a lot of TimTams.
It's a lot of TimTams.
How long have you worked here?
27 years.
That makes
that's
you
amazing.
A national treasure.
That's amazing.
And what we're doing is we're putting it through these set of rollers, multiple rollers, and we're actually thinning the dough slowly, making it thinner and thinner until we get it to the right height for baking. And then we're going to cut it into the shape of a TimTam. And so our TimTam pieces are going in towards the oven.
I always wondered how it worked. I really did. I wouldn't have pictured it like this. It's very interesting to see.
And what we call our scrap goes on.
Look at that. Whoa. That's wild.
And then gets fed back into the process. So it's not waste.
Oh.
That becomes more TimTams.
See, that's what's cool is they cut this out and then that excess they recycle back into the process here. That is really cool because, yeah, that would be a ton of waste. You don't want to waste anything when it comes to Tim Tams. Come on.
Look at how many there are. I know you told me earlier.
That's insane.
How many Tim Tams are made in a day?
I think it's close to 4 million biscuits every 24 hours.
No way. 4 million? 4 million Tim Tams every 24 hours? Oh, holy crap, that's
4
amazing.
million?
4 million.
I think that's more than the population of Adelaide.
I know. Keep eating.
How well do Tim Tams sell? I mean, I wonder how many countries they're actually sold in. And I'm, 99% sure the country they sell best in would be Australia. Duh. I'm sure they sell well in New Zealand, I would imagine, maybe. I don't know where else they're sold. But I do know that they have to be popular if they're cranking out 4 million Tim Tams a day. Dang, that is just wild. I wonder how many countries they're sold in, and I wonder, from your experience, if you want to weigh in on this, are Tim Tams just do you see them? Maybe if you work in a store or you're involved somehow with this kind of thing. Or maybe just, in your own experience, how much you buy and then maybe how much you see others at stores like in their carts. Are Tim Tams flying off the shelves? It seems like they're very popular. I mean, I kind of already knew that, but how popular are they?
And you, our dear viewer, is one of the ones that are chowing them down.
Love
yes. How'd you
Loving
know?
them.
Yep.
And who wouldn't? I mean, come on.
Yeah, who wouldn't love Tim Tams? They're the best. There's no replacement.
Line 5 oven, line 4 oven. That's the longest that Arnott's own, 124 metres long. And then the Tim Tam oven is
Look at
90
how
metres
perfect
long.
they are.
These are our longest ovens.
They're
in
like
the
little
network.
bricks.
And what it does is it gives you more time to bake so you can actually move the biscuit through faster. So Kim, we've done our steps. We're at the end of the 90 metres on the Tim Tam line. And you can see we've got freshly baked Tim Tams coming out of the oven.
Whoa,
Smell
look at
is
that.
Amazing.
Would you like to try one?
Really?
Yeah.
Fresh off the
We're gonna do a
line?
quality check.
A quality check.
Yes, there you
Oh,
go.
my
There you go. Correction. Maybe Tim Tam operator isn't the best job in the house. This is the best job in the house. Oh, I'm the quality operator. I'm the quality check. All right? Got to check, make sure these things are all right. I got to make sure they taste all right.
Quality checkers.
Job.
Let me grab a couple.
Can you imagine? Oh,
It's still warm, like fresh out of the oven.
Oh, man, if you had to eat these every day and get paid for it, oh, that would be something else, yeah?
Oh my God.
I bet that's
It's actually
divine.
really delicate. Like chocolate, obviously, but really like a really crispy little delicate biscuit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What do you think, Tim?
It's like, I don't know, it's like watching your child grow up, isn't it?
It's
We
great.
started at dough,
Yeah.
we went through the single biscuit, now we've got the biscuit sandwich with the cream.
Now you got the sandwich
Absolutely.
with
They're
before it's
growing up,
coated.
Tim.
They are. We just put the chocolate.
Oh, look at the difference there. So if I tap back here, yeah, look at them. They look cool, actually, naked, don't they? They look pretty neat, and I reckon they'd be good like this. Have they ever made a version like this? I don't think they. I mean, I don't know if they have. They wouldn't need to, but it'd be interesting if they made like naked Tim Tams or something, right? As like a promo, you know? I bet they'd be good like this.
Sandwich
But
with
otherwise, you
cream.
see the transition from that
They're growing up, Tim.
They are. We just put the chocolate.
to there. Look at the freshly coated Tim Tams that we all know and love. Look at that. Oh, that is good.
On, and now we need to cool the chocolate before it gets packed.
Yep.
So what we've got is what we call a cooling tunnel.
Right.
It goes for
Look at
300
that.
meters, and the
Fancy.
biscuits will spend 20 minutes in there to get cooled so that they're ready for packaging.
This is the shizzle.
Double
know-
coat Tim Tam.
Hats off. This is a really clean facility. It's it's fancy. Like this is a whole process, right? These aren't some cheap biscuits that are thrown together. These are a delicacy in Australia, right? I mean, let's get real. These are the name of the game, and I think they got the process to back it up. I mean, these are the real deal.
Tams
It's
right off
very
the
cool
line.
operation.
Would you like to try one?
So
Yeah.
nothing better than fresh. Look at that. As fresh as it gets. Oh, I bet that's 10 out of 10.
Bye.
Yep.
There's something comforting, sort of seeing them come around and, you know, from the dough to the biscuit, to the filling, to the coating, to the eating.
And the eating's really good.
The eating
Yeah.
is really good.
Quality control.
Yeah, quality.
Absolutely. I give this batch the tick of approval.
But to be honest, compared to many people here, I'm one of the young ones. 40 years is not unusual service.
Wow.
In
It's
Arnott.
remarkable.
Hey, that says something. When you have a company where people stay for a long time and there's that good relationship between worker and company, and they put in, you know, sometimes a lifelong dedication to it, that's amazing. And they're right. I think it can show through the product as well. It's not a bad job. It's kind of cool, right?
What's your favourite?
My favourite, I'm pretty simple. So it's actually a butternut snap.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
Ooh,
pretty
okay.
simple biscuit, but I love it.
Wow.
But
Wow.
my kids would say shapes.
Yep.
Yeah, Arnott shapes are pretty legendary. Not
They
gonna
won't
lie.
go past the TimTam either.
Yeah.
So
But
pretty
TimTams
classic
are
stuff.
just
For a
so
sweet biscuit, it's the Monte Carlo.
reliably good. Monte Carlo, she just mentioned. Gotta say, Monte Carlos are hella good too.
Right?
But for a savoury, and it's not made in your Sydney factory, is
Yeah.
the Cheds. It's one of the
Fantastic.
blue box Arnotts,
Yeah.
which is not as well known,
No.
Not
but
sure.
they are, people, if you like a savoury biscuit,
Give Cheds a go.
give Cheds a go.
Cheds, I'm trying to remember if I've gotten those or not. I don't
Today
remember.
on line 1 we're making Sayo,
Yep.
a classic.
Classic.
1906 was when it was
Wow.
launched. Yeah. We're making Salada on line 2. Yeah, so crisp bread.
Yep.
Line 3 we're making Nice. On line 4 we're making cheese and bacon shapes, which is the aroma that we're getting
Yes.
a lot of.
Yes.
And on line 5 we're making a double coat TimTam.
Wow. That's
Pretty-
wild how they have all those variety of quite different products, you know, relatively close to each other on these different lines. It's kind of cool, right? Look at that Tim line. It is just so satisfying to look at. Look at all of them in a row. I would never do this. I'm joking, but you know, wouldn't you just want to like take a shovel and whoosh, scoop a bunch up and just up into the hatch right here? That would be awesome.
Big favourite of many.
No,
people
these
as
are
well.
great,
So,
man.
Lots of favourites.
Now it's interesting. You saw they picked. So I imagine these workers here were doing an eye check here, and if they do see ones that do have some sort of defect or you know whatever markers they're looking for, you saw that they just pitched them.
Pretty big
off
favourite
the
of many
line.
people as well. So lots
Very
of favourites
interesting.
today.
I tell you, best
They're
day
the
of my
final
life,
line
people,
of
best day
sight.
my life. I actually find this part just so mesmerising. It's just so quick.
For us, we try to manage that, and one way of doing that is to bring in smarter and smarter technology. That
Look at that.
assists us
Look
to
at
do
that!
more.
Look at that thing go to work.
We do it even faster and
That
some
is
of the
a
ways we do that through-
TimTam
so these
robot.
are a good example.
I mean, this process is amazing.
Dang.
Someone had to think of it.
Oh yeah.
Someone had to design it, build it, test it. But
Amazing.
even
And
just the initial
Beautiful packaging they always have. Different colors. You know, they have the different giveaways, the different themes.
thought of like
It's always good
develop an
packaging,
arm
though.
with a suction cup on it to pick up a biscuit. Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure. Thanks for coming along with us on our tour of the Arnott's factory in Huntingwood. Kim, we couldn't let you go with empty-handed.
Oh.
So here's a couple of products. I'm sure we'll find some more for you later. But here's a couple of things that we
These
made
are
this
like
morning.
these are hot off the
Hot out of the oven.
hot out of the oven.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully not, but you know.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I watched these being made. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Bravo. Bravo. That was awesome. Excellent suggestion. I do appreciate that. This was a cool one. I'm always down to see how things are made. I think it's just very interesting. And this was no different. This was very cool. Very impressive facility, I'd say. It's interesting to see, especially the beginning stages. I wouldn't know how they were made, but it, like I said, it was just kind of very fascinating and different than I would have thought. Very, very cool to see, and so satisfying at the end when they're all done and they're all on the line going towards packaging. It's just, they're so cool. They're so cool looking. And that would be a really cool place to work at. Definitely, I can think of quite a few perks of the job working there. Have you ever been on a factory tour at Arnott or any other iconic factories, companies in Australia or wherever you're watching from. I would love to hear about it down below. Please throw a like on there if you enjoyed this. Subscribe to be part of this amazing community. Now I'm really hungry. I got a sweet tooth, not gonna lie. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And until next time, y'all. Catch you later.